Batteries are good, we know that, but when used wrongly, they can be damaging. Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Con Jackson, and that's the message we're going to learn more about today as Meri-K and Stacey join us now for Health Beat. Welcome, ladies.
Hello, Con.
Hello, Con.
All right, let's get right to it. What is it with these kids eating batteries?
Well, in 2010 alone, more than 3,500 reported cases of ingestions of these coin-sized button batteries were reported. Parents are not aware of this little-known risk in their homes, and it's coming from the prevalence of these devices that are getting smaller and slimmer and sleeker. So like this mini remote control, key fobs, and flameless candles. And honestly, as a parent, think about the number of times you hand your children your keys to play with. Parents simply aren't aware that with this battery, when it's lodged, can cause severe injury or even death. So we're working with Safe Kids to help bring this message to the world and give more information about the battery-controlled campaign.
Well, Meri-K, we know you run Safe Kids. We love having you on the show.
Great to be back.
Well, let me ask you, what's your concern?
Well, Con, I will tell you, the fact that I didn't know about this was a big concern to me. As you know, I've been a safety professional almost 30 years, more than 30 years, I hate to admit that. And until Energizer approached us and showed the statistics, I was not aware of the problem. I wasn't tracking the fact that these incidents are on the rise. And here's the scenario. A young child, typically under the age of 4, will get a hold of one of these batteries. Pretty easy to do. If the remote falls on the ground, the back can actually pop out, exposing the casing, and that's where the battery goes. They're not child toys. Child toys often have the batteries screwed in, but a lot of these devices don't. Stacey also told me that your bathroom scale, the singing greeting card that you got for Mother's Day, any of these can also have the nickel batteries. So my biggest concern was I didn't know about this. I immediately started telling everybody I love in my life about it. They didn't know about it. So we were really pleased at Safe Kids through our more than 600 coalitions and chapters across the country to try to get the word out at the grassroots level. This is a danger, it's a growing danger. And here's the really good news. There are things we can do to protect our children.
Well, Mary, we'll talk in a second how to protect the kid, but what becomes the concern once they ingest it, and what is the call to action?
Well, it's important to get that child to the emergency room immediately. Do not waste any time. This battery will begin to burn as soon as it's lodged in the esophagus, and in fact will burn a hole clear through within 2 hours. So parents need to be empowered to encourage that physician to take the next steps very quickly and get the battery removed.
And if the battery is not removed, the damage can still continue, and we're talking potentially use of breathing tubes, feeding tubes, and as Stacey said, even death can result. So I promised you that there was good news here, and here it is. There are 3 steps we especially want parents and caregivers to take. Number 1, look around your home and find where these batteries are. It's a little scavenger hunt, but you're looking for the remote control, you're looking for your watch, your bathroom scale, the greeting cards, the flameless candles. Those are examples of places to look. Move these, number 2, step 2, secure them. Move them out of the reach of children. So you're not going to leave your remote control, your thin remote control sitting right there on the coffee table. You're going to put it up high out of sight and reach of your child. And if you're storing extra batteries, treat them as you would any other potentially dangerous item and use a child safety lock on them. And then step number 3, as I said I'm doing in my own life, I'm sharing the website. I'm telling my nieces and nephews who have babies and toddlers in their lives, this is something that you need to be on top of. You need to be in control of the batteries in your home.
Well, we're certainly glad that Energizer is behind this to get the message out to protect our kids. And Mary, as we wrap things up, just where can we go to find out more of your great kids safety tips?
Oh, thank you. Please visit safekids.org. In fact, there's a lot of great new stuff happening with new research on child passenger safety, car seats. Our technicians out there across the country have just released a report of 79,000 car seat inspections. So we know what's really going on with car seats and how parents can do an even better job of keeping their children safe. And then on October 5th, I'll mention it's International Walk to School Day. So we're also doing important work in the area of pedestrian safety. So Again, Safe Kids really trying to be on the cutting edge to get information to parents and caregivers about how to prevent deadly accidents to the children in our lives we love the most.
Ladies, thank you so much for your time and dedication to keeping our kids safe.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Con.
Well, we're definitely going to have Meri-K back to help us with the Halloween season, keeping our kids safe. But we'll be right back. We got a big surprise right here on Get Connected when we come back. Thank you so much for watching. Are you tired of negative news? We are.
And that's why we're creating a movement.
By keeping it real.
With what you need to know. It's more than what's happening.
It's bringing hope back to our lives.
So go to contv.com and join our movement.